Welcome to Marvelicious Toys. We bring you news and reviews of Marvel toys, statues, and more. Because not all Marvel collections can be bagged and boarded. They're not just toys, they're Marvelicious.
6-inch figures, though, that is where it's at. So much going on. Honestly, I was just blown away by that Hulkbuster. It has got so much articulation to it, so much movement, the bright red coloring.
You love Hulkbuster.
Yeah, it's my jam this year.
There's a lot of Hulkbuster.
There is. I'm excited that they're doing it because, to be honest with you, once we knew that the Odin wave was going to be kind of marked as an Avengers wave, I was like, okay, well, there's one chance for a Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure missed. And then we saw the second wave, and the Build-A-Figure was what? What's the Build-A-Figure in that second wave?
Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos. I was like, okay, well, there's another one. Are we going to get 3 waves of Avengers? And that question was answered today. So that is going to be one massive Build-A-Figure. It's going to be interesting to see how they pack some of those pieces into those boxes.
I know. I almost wonder if the box is going to do bigger. I mean, the torso is going to have to be, right?
It might be split into pieces. I don't know. It'll be fun to see how they engineer that together.
Yeah. And they're already running out of real estate in that box. If you look at that Avengers Hulk, they had a package sample there. It's like he barely fits in that window.
I'm surprised he does. That's a big figure. So here's my question is, did I miss it? Or is the only version of Vision we're getting a comic version and not a movie version?
That is all that appears to be coming thus far.
I hope we don't miss an opportunity to get him out this year.
I think we might, because I'm not sure he's a huge part of this movie. I mean, you look at all the toys that are coming out, it's the rosters that go Yondu deep that start getting to Vision.
True, but I mean, they put Vision into a 6-inch line. Actually, he's in 2 of them. He's in one of the, I think it's the Target 3-pack exclusive, where, of course, I'll have to get him because he's looking like he's translucent and frosted plastic. And then...
and all white.
Yeah, and then that third wave, where it's the comic version, which he still looks cool. It's just, to me, if they're doing Vision, if they're slotting Vision into a spot, why not make him from the movie? But maybe that's just me.
I hear you. I think maybe they're doing that with some of these other characters. We're getting comic versions of characters that are in the movie just because they tie in. And I don't know, maybe something they're holding that back on. I mean, they are coming out with more Guardians figures down the line, so maybe they're just waiting to see how it'll do. I was surprised that we didn't see Vision in the Infinite series 3 3/4 inch. I know people would have loved that one.
Yeah, but like you said, we still have Comic-Con coming up, but by that time, this movie will have already been in theaters.
And I am most happy about Dwight Stahl's news that no large irregular packages like Infinity Gauntlets.
I'm glad that you asked, because that is honestly what I think about when they say San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. I'm like, how am I going to get it home?
Marvelicious Toys, asking the questions that really matter.
Well, seriously, okay, like the helicarrier was great because it came shipped in a master pack of 1, so you could just slap a label on the cardboard box, unless you're Arnie, in which that outer package is a collectible.
I had to slap labels on that helicarrier. There was no choice.
But it's just, it's the Infinity Gauntlet was such a crazy thing to get home, and Thanos was not any better.
Yeah, the last couple of years with those convex boxes were making it very difficult to get those home in decent shape.
Well, and he said it was a flat box, so now I wonder if it's like some sort of Legends exclusive or something.
Well, it could be Legends. He'll probably do a Legends and a Infinite series. But when he says flat box, I mean, that means no weird spaceships like the Thanos imperative. No big gloves. Hopefully nothing with oversized like the Thunderbolt sets.
We need to let them know that, we would be happy if you just gave us 4 loose figures in baggies. So we didn't have, don't make it exclusive packaging. Just give us the figures. We'll be all right.
Yeah, Ziploc bags. Come on. They're not very expensive to buy, and you probably get a discount because you buy so many.
Well, that's just coming from Justin and Justin alone. I love the packaging, but I'm more than happy to open it. Justin knows if you package it nice, he's got to buy 2.
That's right.
Although, speaking of your special skills, Justin, how much am I going to have to slip you in order to paint me a couple chameleon bodies now that I can get... It could be the chameleon as J. Jonah Jameson, or it just could be J. Jonah Jameson, especially if you paint that suit gray.
Yeah, that's That's a pretty good body. We've seen that body used before, and I think that's the same thing that they used for Professor X, if I remember correctly. And that body actually comes from G.I. Joe, so they're really using the whole catalog here. So,
well, no, this was 6-inch. You're talking about the Infinite series. I was thinking about the Legends, because that is confusing. They're coming out with Chameleon in 3 3/4 inch, and they're coming out with Chameleon in the 6-inch, but they're coming out with different heads.
And Dwight didn't have a good answer for that either. You asked Dwight that point blank, like, why so much synergy between the two on some of these things? And there you go. We're even confusing ourselves.
Yeah, so I was actually thinking, because the 3 3/4 inch Chameleon, I mean, I'm really happy with that figure, and it looks like it comes with I think it was Daredevil and a Norman Osborn head. And he doesn't have the business suit, though. He's in the more chameleon-ish outfit. But I was thinking about the 6-inch Chameleon that comes with the J. Jonah Jameson head and then the Hammerhead head.
Nice. Well, I tell you what, you buy me a couple of the 3 3/4 inch ones, and I'll paint you up a few of the 6-inch ones, and we'll call it even.
That sounds fair. I'll definitely do that. Yeah, because I just want a J. Jonah Jameson figure.
You're weird.
You and your 4 train collecting buddies are probably the only ones.
He makes a good conductor. Put that little train hat on him.
And we got to admit, nobody saw Misty Knight coming, right?
That sounds like a porn name.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
Well, this was a 70s comic, and she's still pretty big these days, but I was really excited to see that. In a Spider-Man wave, a little bit odd, but real happy to see that one.
No, I mean, in a year where we're getting so many 6-inch figures, it's cool that they're really going after the whole roster here. There's so many characters that you're just like, wow, that wasn't even on my checklist of things to ask for, but here you go.
What's really getting me, though, in this year are the exclusives. The fact that we're getting all kinds of multi-packs. We knew we were getting the S.H.I.E.L.D. 3-pack. They announced that at Comic-Con that we were getting Agent Coulson, Nick Fury, and Maria Hill. But then Walmart's going to have a 3-pack of comic-based figures, that Vision you talked about in white, and Ultron in silver, but he's got the orange spots on his chest and the orange mouth. And then a Hulk with a crew cut. So it's like the Marvel Now Hulk.
Yeah. I think that's the Target exclusive, not Walmart.
Okay. No, there are Walmart exclusives, but that one was Target. But then Amazon is getting a 4-pack that I'm just really excited about it. And so I wouldn't rule out a movie Vision yet, because the Amazon 4-pack is all movie figures. It's movie Thor. It's Bruce Banner. Mark Ruffalo, Bruce Banner.
Which is super awesome.
He has loafers. Are you getting him, Justin?
I believe so.
Well, if you pick up, any of the Elektra figures that they ever made of Jennifer Garner Elektra, you can make your own 13 going on 30 diorama. And pick up an Andy Serkis, and there you go.
Yeah, if they make a movie Claw, we're there. And I even think, what's her name, that comedian?
Judy Greer.
Judy Greer is in somewhere.
Nice. Say goodbye to these.
And then in that 4-pack, Hawkeye from the movie and Black Widow from the movie. Now that is a sweet 4-pack.
Yeah, I mean, they look like, there might be some repainting going on there. The Thor looks to have some good new parts there, but how weird is it that the draw of this pack is going to be plainclothes Banner?
I think that's awesome, because I stand by the fact that Ruffalo is the best Banner and best Hulk ever.
Except for Bixby.
Except for Bill Bixby, who will always have a special place in my heart. He's an acceptable substitute.
There you go. I'll accept that. The one thing that maybe kind of concerns me on this pack a little bit is it looks like they're going back to trying to do that glowing effect again over there on Black Widow's knees. And we know how that went down on Big Time Spidey. So that could be a problem.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that is one thing that is occurring to me was the Paint app issue and trying to figure out how these would be. But the latest ones off the assembly line have not had many problems. So at least none that I have personally seen or that people have been posting about, other than that hip issue. So hopefully they've got that worked out by this point. And they even knew, Dwight said back then they were hopeful that maybe they could get another run of Big Time Spidey. They just never did.
Well, I mean, more to the point with this is like this one that we're talking about is the Amazon exclusive. So there's no looking through 3 or 4 of them at the store picking out the best paint apps. It's you order it and hope to God that they're good.
Yeah, Amazon's really good about returns, though, as long as they don't sell out. And again, you mentioned that with Toys R Us exclusives, Amazon exclusives, same way. You have no idea if it's going to be a thing that sells out and instantly the third-party sellers are selling for double, or if you're going to get it for clearance come Black Friday.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Marvelicious Toys with more collecting news and reviews at marvelicioustoys.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, make mine Marvelicious.